Hi Aquarius, this is your horoscope for 2020. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to look at your chart, Aquarius, and I'm going to see what the main themes are of 2020 and where the astrology supports you so that you can put energy into that to thrive, and what areas you ought to avoid because they're not supported. The first thing that happens in 2020 is on the 10th of January. We have a lunar eclipse, full moon in Cancer, that happens in your 6th house of work, daily routine, and physical health. So you're able to actually nurture and take care of yourself in those areas. You're going to be showered with Cancer energy, which makes you feel like, I'm gonna love myself, I'm gonna love my work, I'm gonna love my routine, what I do every day, and I love my body. And because it's an eclipse, this it's interrupted, it lasts for 6 months. So the first 6 months of the year are really about you. And because you're spiritually very strong at the moment, you're going to be able to take your ideas and inspirations and add them into your life so that your routine is more comfortable or that you feel more stylish or beautiful. On the 12th of January, we have Saturn and Pluto conjunction, and that only happens every 34 years. And that happens in your 12th house of spirituality and spiritual strength. So Saturn is security, structure. Pluto is the exact opposite. It's death and rebirth, it's transformation and change, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. They're 22 degrees in Capricorn. 22 is the master number of the builder, and Capricorn is the sign of the worker, the builder. So on the 12th, spiritually, you will get an idea about how you can heal yourself for good in your working life, in your daily routine, or in your body, and you'll be able to actually do the legwork and do something about it. So the year starts off really, really well for you. I want to give you a couple of key dates here to watch out for because they are really significant. The 4th of April, the 30th of June, and the 12th of November are really important because Jupiter conjuncts Pluto. Now these two are much better friends than Pluto and Saturn, because Jupiter is all about growth and expansion and good luck, and Pluto is about changing everything. So on the 4th of April, on the 30th of June, and on the 12th of November, again, you suddenly get ideas of, oh my God, I can do this in a way that means I work much smarter, not harder, and I'm taking care of myself, and I've been inspired again to make these changes that are going to take some of the pressure and the burden off me. So Aquarius, this is your year to really get in touch with your true spiritual self and to make the changes in your real life so that it reflects who you are on the inside. On the 13th of May, until the 25th of June, we have Venus in retrograde. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and creativity, and she goes retrograde in your 5th house of romance and relationships. So if you have a wedding booked, if you want to propose during that time, if you want to launch a new business that you love or a new website that you love, anything that you love, try and reschedule and try and not get married when Venus is in retrograde if you can. I know people book wedding venues like years in advance, so I'm sorry to tell you this. If you're booked between the 13th of May and the 25th of June, try and reschedule, because things that are boring or uninteresting suddenly seem fascinating when Venus is in retrograde. And when the retrograde is over and Venus moves forward again, you're like, what was I thinking? So the big blessing for you in 2020 is your connection with spirituality, or your spiritual self, which is going to be natural and effortless. You'll just hear your inner voice. It's just going to be loud and clear, like your conscience, almost. The thing that you ought to avoid is romance, especially in the retrograde season. When Venus goes forward again, it's in your 5th house of romance and relationship. So after the 25th, if you're single and you want to be in a relationship, then it's great to look again. On the 5th of June, we have a lunar eclipse. Just bear with me. Where are we? June. Sorry about this. I've got the chart down here, and I'm just getting the chart so that I can tell you exactly what it looks like. So, the 5th of June, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and it's in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. It's at 10 degrees, which reduces to 1 in numerology. That's like the tarot, magician. It's about listening to spirit and making your dreams come true. And this is also an eclipse, so for the rest of the year, you're now working to realize your hopes and dreams. Such a positive year for you. Wow. On the 21st of July, we have a solar eclipse, and that is a new moon in Cancer, and that happens in your 6th house again. Work, your daily routine, the physical body, and it's in Cancer. So the universe really blesses you in 2020. It says, we're close to you, we're going to guide you, and the universe has things planned which are beyond our wildest dreams. And it says, here you go, you nurture yourself and take care of yourself. And because of that, you just have a much better quality of life by the end of 2020 than you did in 2019. On the 5th of July, we have another eclipse. It really is intense this year. It's a lunar eclipse, full moon in Capricorn. And that's in your 12th house of spirituality. So the moon is what allows you to go, ah. When it's a full moon, it showers you with Capricorn energy. So let's take our spiritual dreams and put them into practical action. And because it's an eclipse, it's interrupted and it lasts 6 months. So until the end of the year, you're going to continue to be inspired and lucky, because spirituality is giving you so many ideas, and you're able to do the legwork. You have the earth required to actually take the idea and make it a book or a store or a business or whatever it may be. So that energy lasts and stays with you for the rest of the year until the 30th of November, when we have another eclipse. But this now is going into 2021, because the eclipse that happens on the 30th of November lasts until April 2021, you see. So this is a full moon in Gemini. It happens in your 5th house of romance and relationship. So from the 30th of November until April 2021, you're going to start looking at realizing your hopes and dreams when it comes to romance. On the 14th of December, we've got another eclipse, and this is a total solar eclipse, so the sun is going to be completely blacked out, and it's a new moon in Sagittarius, and again, it happens in your 11th house. It's in Sagittarius, it's about moving forward, and it pulls all of this energy in so that you can realize your hopes and dreams, especially when it comes to love and romance. Now, finally, on the 21st of December, something really important happens. The Great Conjunction occurs, and that is when Jupiter and Saturn conjunct, and they only conjunct, they blend their energies and sit together once every 20 years. And when they conjunct, they test and challenge our humanity, our society, our lives. 2001, 9/11, completely changed the identity of America. 1981, the birth of HIV/AIDS, completely changed. People didn't realize whether we were going to survive that epidemic or not. So in 2021, something is going to fundamentally shift our society, but it's in Aquarius, it's in your sign, which gives me hope because you're a humanitarian. So I hope that it's a change in our society for the better. I've meditated on this so often. First I got artificial intelligence, then I got climate change, like some disaster happens and we have to change as a society. Then I got people waking up and becoming spiritual, and none of those really make sense to me, or none of them go ding 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 ding, that's the right one. So maybe when we're closer, I'll understand what this great conjunction is going to do, but it is really fundamentally going to shift our culture, hopefully in a good way. So that's what's coming up for you in 2020. I hope that gives you an idea of what to focus on. If you would like a private reading with me, because this is for all Aquarians, if you would like a specific reading for you, I need your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a rectification with me. That's a process where I can work out your time of birth. Once I have all the info, I draw up a natal chart, which is a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and it's a blueprint of who you are. It shows me what your life purpose is, where you've been in past lifetimes, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's coming up in love, money, travel, where the best place is to live for you. I can answer any questions. So if you do want a personal reading with me, please head over to gregoryscott.com to order your reading. If you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling very generous, then please share this video online. That would be awesome. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2020. With the great conjunction being in your sign of Aquarius, I think it just may be an amazing transformative year for you. So hopefully I'll get to speak to some of you Aquarians and see how you're doing in 2020. But in the meantime, check out my daily videos, the daily tarot readings, the weekly horoscopes for all signs of the zodiac, the monthly horoscopes, and all the other videos I make. Just check those out. I'm sending you so much love and kisses, and I hope you have a wonderful year. I'll speak to you soon.